Open thou outwardly to their faces, O my Lord, the gates of thy grace, that they may enter them by thy leave and in conformity with thy will, and may stand before the throne of thy majesty and catch the accents of thy voice and be illumined with the splendors of the light of thy face. Potent art thou to do what pleaseth thee. None can withstand the power of thy sovereign might. From everlasting thou wert alone with none to equal thee, and will unto everlasting remain far above all thought and every description of thee. Have mercy then upon thy servants by thy grace and bounty, and suffer them not to be kept back from the shores of the ocean of thy nearness. If thou abandonest them, who is there to befriend them? And if thou puttest them far from thee, who is he that can favor them? They have none other Lord beside thee, none to adore except thyself. Deal thou generously with them by thy bountiful grace. Thou in truth art the ever forgiving, the most compassionate. It's a beautiful prayer by Baha'u'llah. And we're continuing today, we will be for some time looking at, of course, because this is the faith, you don't go very long without talking about the importance of unity. And because of the times that we're living in, of course, a lot of the writings that we have chosen, some from Baha'u'llah, some from Abdul Baha, some from Shoghi Effendi today, they have to do with racial prejudice, either blatantly and overtly, or at least implied. And so we're going to go ahead and continue that by looking at gleanings, something from gleanings from the writings of Baha'u'llah. And this particular writing is actually about the manifestation of God. I mean, why do we need to be constantly guided by the words of God through the manifestation of God? Well, Baha'u'llah likens the manifestation of God and God himself to a physician, an all-knowing physician who knows what we need in this day and this time. So here's what this writing says. This is from gleanings from the writings of Baha'u'llah. The all-knowing physician hath his finger on the pulse of mankind. He perceiveth the disease and prescribeth in his unerring wisdom the remedy. Every age hath its own problem, and every soul its particular aspiration. The remedy the world needeth in its present day afflictions can never be the same as that which a subsequent age may require. Be anxiously concerned with the needs of the age you live in, and center your deliberations on its exigencies and requirements. We can well perceive how the whole human race is encompassed with incalculable afflictions. We see it languishing on its bed of sickness, sore tried and disillusioned. They that are intoxicated by self-conceit have interposed themselves between it, meaning the world, and the divine and infallible physician. Witness how they have entangled all men, themselves included, in the mesh of their devices. They can neither discover the cause of the disease, nor have they any knowledge of the remedy. They have conceived the straight to be crooked, and have imagined their friend an enemy. Incline your ears to the sweet melody of this prisoner. Arise and lift up your voices, that haply they that are fast asleep may be awakened. Say, O ye who are as dead, the hand of divine bounty proffereth unto you the water of life. Hasten and drink your fill. Whoso hath been reborn in this day shall never die. Whoso remaineth dead shall never live. And to go on with another brief passage that follows. He who is your Lord, the all-merciful, cherisheth in his heart the desire of holding the entire human race as one soul and one body. Haste ye to win your share of God's good grace and mercy in this day that eclipseth all other created days. How great the felicity that awaiteth the man that forsaketh all he hath and a desire to obtain the things of God. Such a man, we testify, is among God's blessed ones. We're going to go ahead and sing a song that I've done before, but I was asked by someone for the past 2 Sundays to do this song called Somebody Hurt Me Today. And if you've never heard it, well, that's fine. But it's a song about forgiveness. And in this day, I think it is safe to say that there are many of us that have been hurt and continue to be hurt by others. And yet we still, in following the teachings of God, have to learn to forgive. So this is called Somebody Hurt Me Today. Somebody hurt me today. Think I'll get on my knees and pray. Somebody hurt me today. Think I'll get on my knees and pray. Somebody hurt me today. Think I'll get on my knees and pray. Somebody hurt me today. Think I'll get on my knees and pray. And I pray for the Lord to deliver my soul. Pray for the Lord to make me whole. Pray for the Lord to give me strength. Pray that he'll keep me from thinking about revenge. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray. Somebody hurt me today. I know I didn't do them any wrong. Somebody hurt me today. Lord, I gotta try to keep moving on. Somebody hurt me today. Somehow I gotta try to just forgive. Somebody hurt me today. Still gotta find a way to live. And I'll pray for the Lord to ease the pain. Pray for the Lord to help me love again. Pray he'll renew my tranquility. Pray he'll restore my faith in humanity. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray. And I pray for the Lord to ease the pain. Pray that he'll help me to love again, yeah. Pray he'll renew my tranquility. Pray he'll restore my faith in humanity. I'm gonna pray. 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 So we always have to remember to, try and see through the pain that we may be going through. I've got my phone closer to me today so I can say hi to people because I can see their names, and I see Elahe and Michelle and Pauline. Hi there, Pauline. How you doing? We're going to go ahead and have another reading now. And this time, well, actually, yeah, this is a final reading from Baha'u'llah. Baha'u'llah says that, well, every time that a manifestation comes, a manifestation of God comes, it's a special time. That kind of goes without saying, I would think. But we have to understand that this time is, that time is of the essence, shall we say. And again, from Gleanings, Baha'u'llah says, we have a fixed time for you, O peoples, a fixed time. If ye fail at the appointed hour to turn towards God, he verily will lay violent hold on you and will cause grievous afflictions to assail you from every direction. This is spoken to all mankind. How severe indeed is the chastisement with which your Lord will then chastise you. When I think of those grievous afflictions, I don't know if what we're experiencing today is what they're talking about or what Baha'u'llah is referring to, but it sure feels like it. And now we're going to take something from Shoghi Effendi. And this is from this book, once again, The People of the Eye, which is a compilation of writings from the faith, from the Baha'i faith, having to do with the place that people of African descent have in humanity, in the global community, but also it's about, in general, the importance of unity and getting past our personal prejudices and things that we have learned. And so I'm going to go ahead and start this. And this is something that Shoghi Effendi says. We won't bother talking about who Shoghi Effendi was, for those of you who don't know, but just know that he was I'll simply say that he took over the guidance of the faith after Abdu'l-Baha ascended. Freedom from racial prejudice in any of its forms should, at such a time as this, when an increasingly large section of the human race is falling a victim to its devastating ferocity, like that devastating ferocity, it should be adopted as the watchword of the entire body of the American believers: freedom from racial prejudice. In whichever state they reside, in whatever circles they move, whatever their age, traditions, tastes, and habits, it should be deliberately cultivated through the various and everyday opportunities, no matter how insignificant, that present themselves, whether in their homes, their business offices, their schools and colleges, their social parties and recreation grounds, their Baha'i meetings, might I add, their meetings in general, their Baha'i meetings, conferences, conventions, summer schools, and assemblies. So it should be important. It's important that we point out that, again, Shoghi Effendi's writings were to guide the Baha'i community after Abdu'l-Baha. And here we are being told in very specific terms: freedom from racial prejudice in any of its forms should be adopted as the watchword of the entire body of the American believers. To go on, well, no, we won't go on right there. Maybe we will. Obviously, I mean, we have a plan, but it's a floating plan, shall we say. Here are some words from Baha'u'llah. O ye discerning ones, Baha'u'llah has written, verily the words which have descended from the heaven of the will of God are the source of unity and harmony for the world. So how are we going to unify? How are we going to harmonize? How are we going to harmonize society? It is through the word of God. Close your eyes to racial differences and welcome all with the light of oneness. We desire but the good of the world and the happiness of the nations. He proclaims that all nations should become one in faith and all men as brothers, that the bonds of affection and unity between the sons of men should be strengthened, that diversity of religion should cease and differences of race be annulled. So there's a lot of talk about harmony. And we're told that, of course, God wants us to be, again, unified and harmonized. It's throughout the writings. And I like that it mentioned harmony. There is another writing further down where Abdu'l-Baha talks about all of humanity coming together like chords, like the notes of a perfect chord in music. And here's a song about music. It's actually based on one of the verses of Baha'u'llah, and it says, "We verily have made music," and he's talking literally about music in that case. "We verily have made music as a ladder for your souls, the means whereby they may be lifted up unto the realm on high. Make it not therefore as wings to self and passion." But perhaps we can think of the harmony in music as something that we as human beings should be working towards. God made music to be a ladder. God made music to be a ladder. God made music. God made music. God made music to be a ladder for your soul. His grace inspires a melody. His peace is harmony. His rhythm lifts humanity. His love makes life a symphony. God made music. God made music. God made music to be a ladder for your soul. So let your soul climb, climb. Let your soul climb. Let it climb. Let your soul climb to the realm on high. He made music. Yes, he did. He made music to be a ladder. He made music to be a ladder for your soul. It lifts you when you're lonely. It soothes the spirit's pain. Strengthens in the hard times till the good times come again. God made music. God made music. God made music to be a ladder for your soul. God made music to be a ladder for your soul. And when we finally blend together, thank you. Blend together as we were meant to as human beings. Imagine that global community becoming this source of beautiful music as a society. Baha'u'llah hath said, this is coming from Abdu'l-Baha. Baha'u'llah hath said, writes Abdu'l-Baha, that the various races of humankind lend a composite harmony and beauty of color to the whole. Let all associate, therefore, in this great human garden, even as flowers grow and blend together side by side, without discord or disagreement between them. Baha'u'llah, Abdu'l-Baha, moreover, has said, Baha'u'llah once compared the colored people, because in that day, people of African descent were called colored people. It was a respectful term. but once compared the colored people to the black pupil of the eye, surrounded by the white. In this black pupil is seen the reflection of that which is before it, and through it the light of the Spirit shineth forth. I absolutely love that. I think that's so beautiful. He goes on to say, God, and this is from Abdul-Baha, God, Abdul-Baha himself declares, maketh no distinction between the white and the black. If the hearts are pure, both are acceptable unto him. God is no respecter of persons on account of either color or race. All colors are acceptable unto him, be they white, black, or yellow. Inasmuch as all were created in the image of God, we must bring ourselves to realize that all embody divine possibilities. In the estimation of God, he states, all men are equal. There is no distinction or preference for any soul in the realm of his justice and equity. God did not make these divisions, he affirms. These divisions have had their origin in man himself. Therefore, as they are against the plan and purpose of God, they are false and imaginary. In the estimation of God, he again affirms, there is no distinction of color. All are one in the color and beauty of servitude to him. Color is not important. The heart is all important. And finally, the diversity in the human family, he claims, should be the cause of love and harmony, as it is in music, when many different notes blend together in the making of a perfect chord. That is such a beautiful statement, and again, something that we have to continue to work towards. And if you're wondering, well, how are we going to get there? How are we going to get this unity? Well, again, it's by following the teachings of God, really following them, not just giving them lip service and not just perverting them and cherry picking those things that meet our own selfish preferences. Here is, actually, I wanted to go to a prayer for blessings and safety for all, because we're on the clock here. Lauded be thy name, O Lord my God. I entreat thee by thy name, through which the hour hath struck, and the resurrection came to pass, and fear and trembling seized all that are in heaven and all that are on earth, to rain down out of the heaven of thy mercy and the clouds of thy tender compassion what will gladden the hearts of thy servants who have turned towards thee and helped thy cause. Keep safe thy servants and thy handmaidens, O my Lord, from the darts of idle fancies and vain imaginings, and give them from the hands of thy grace a draught of soft flowing waters of thy knowledge. Thou truly art the Almighty, the most exalted, the ever forgiving, the most generous. Another beautiful prayer from Baha'u'llah. Baha'u'llah is often referred to as the Blessed Beauty. And this is a song about the Blessed Beauty. Blessed beauty, be my guiding light. Blessed beauty, show the way. Blessed beauty, be my protector. Help me Blessed beauty, be my guiding light. Blessed beauty, night and day. Blessed beauty, be my protector. Help me grow in love for you day by day. I'll forever follow you, come what may. Blessed beauty. I would like to say that it is so, it's quite an honor that you all would get up and log on and be a part of today's devotions. Actually, I was supposed to have, most of you probably know Kembi's Rahani, and we had hoped that he would be able to join us today, but hopefully he'll be able to join us next week. He does some beautiful prayers with the oud, another string instrument, and sometimes hopefully we'll also have Daryl King. If you don't know Daryl, you have to get to know Daryl also. He plays this instrument that I just think of it as an electric flute. It's not what he calls it. It's some other very highly technical sounding term. But hopefully he can join us sometime in the future. But they both consented, but we haven't come up with a time that's comfortable with them, or at least a day that they can be here at 10. But I see all of you are muted, and I want to say hello to everyone. Hello, Geety, and is this Mawash? I don't know Mawash, but how are you? And this is Zila. Hello, Zila.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you very much. And Batie, did I say that right? Am I in the ballpark? How you doing? And over here on Facebook Live, we've got Michelle, and we've got Pauline, and we've got Nora, and Beth. Beth. Oh, my wife is off, and she's just say it out loud. Oh, Matthew. Hey, Matthew, how you doing? So our Zoom session is about to end, and I usually just go ahead and end the Facebook session at the same time. But thank you again for coming. I'm the one in front of the camera, but there are a lot of other people that kind of make this happen, and they keep reminding me about the importance of time because they have other programming. Again, this is coming from the Clearwater Baha'i Center, and or through the Clearwater Baha'i Center, and you can go to clearwaterbaha'is.org and see more of their programming. For anyone who might want to know more about the faith, there's always Baha'i.org, BAHAI.org, or Baha'i.us, and you can go there and find out much more about the Baha'i faith. Again, thank you so much for joining us. And right now, I will admit, oh, okay, it's exactly 10:30. So be blessed and have yourselves a good week. Enjoy your day and stay safe out there. Be blessed and stay safe out there. What was that again? Oh, he's asking for one more song. Okay. Let me see. How about Let All Associate? I like Let All Associate. Okay. Someone out there asked for another song. Nini doesn't want to be heard. She's camera shy. She doesn't want to be heard. So, but she's directing me. Yeah, I'm letting all your secrets out there, Nini. Let all associate therefore in this great human garden. Let all associate therefore in this great human garden, even as flowers grow and blend together side by side. Let all associate therefore in this great human garden, even as flowers grow and blend together side by side. Love ye all religions and all races with a love that is true, true and sincere, and show that love through deeds, and show that love. Love ye all religions and all races with a love that is true, true and sincere, and show that love through deeds, and show that love. Let all associate therefore in this great human garden, even as flowers grow and blend together side by side. Even as flowers grow and blend together side by side. Even as flowers grow and blend together side by side. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. Again, stay safe.